Hey everybody, this is Calvin Waite. I trade crypto for a living. I'm not a registered or licensed financial advisor, planner, or broker, so nothing on this channel should be taken as a recommendation to buy or sell. I also trade all of these things, so I probably have a vested interest in there. But there's plenty of entertainment value and lots of education, so this will be awesome. For those of you who didn't know, my subscription channel is live. So look at the link in the description over at cryptoinfluencers.com and you can see how I make all of my trades and what I do and what I think about everything. This channel is for more hypothetical and looking at trends, and the other one is for actual trading, so you might be interested in that. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday, November 1st, and we are looking at a brand new month. And so it's given me a lot of chance to review a lot of monthly charts and kind of see where we're at. I really loved Bitcoin and Ethereum's monthly close. We absolutely got bullish engulfing candles on the bottom of these on both Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we are really looking for strength. Ethereum looks amazing, coming off of a 50-month moving average and now doing a bullish engulfing at the bottom of this. It's just really bullish. Everything looks really, really nice. Well, I've got a couple of things that I've been thinking about, and I really wanted to point this chart out to you. So today I wanted to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum has been looking stronger, and we already know that there are a lot of fundamental reasons why Ethereum is really changing. First of all, the amount of money supply inflation on Ethereum is almost zero. And if we have a big event or big use case, NFT craze, or whatever the next thing becomes, the burn that's going to happen on Ethereum is going to reduce its coin supply. And if it has less inflation than Bitcoin, suddenly Ethereum's looking like an attractive store of value. We're also seeing a lot of advances in decrease in energy costs. So a lot of institutions and people are starting to be interested in that. Plus, there's a little bit of let's say regulation that's coming into Ethereum where the coins, blocks are being excluded that don't follow OFAC and different things. It's not great for decentralization, but it is great for having institutions get behind Ethereum. So as far as a pure money play, Ethereum is just about becoming the perfect storm for investment. It may not be as decentralized or free as Bitcoin will be because of the censorship that's happening on the Ethereum blockchain. But if you're looking at it from a pure investment standpoint, it is going to be unmatched. Here is something that will blow your mind. So what you're looking at right now is the monthly chart of the Ethereum priced in Bitcoin. So this is the price of Bitcoin, or price of Ethereum versus Bitcoin. In other words, the top of this line right here, every Ethereum is 0.077 Bitcoin. I can't tell you what a good formation this is. This formation is it's very common. You'll see this across all time frames, and it's very bullish. So what happens is we have a situation where we have an asset that's losing value, and it has a long curve, and it brings it back up to its original price. And then we have a short period where the value has kind of a correction and then recovery, and it's prime for breakout. So a couple of ways to think about this. 0.077 Bitcoin, it's also the equivalent of 7.7% of a Bitcoin. So at the top of this line, in the majority of the history of Ethereum, of course, this is prior to, we had some wild swings during the initial phases of Ethereum where we had some hype cycles and then it kind of died off. But the majority of the time, we have spent less than 7.7% of a Bitcoin. And in fact, at the bottom, you can see here that we were at only 1.8%. And so this represents a massive change in the price of Ethereum over time. Well, the cool thing about this chart formation is it actually has a target. The target is the price from the top of the cup to the bottom. And all you have to do is drag this over to the breakout right here. So if we were to break out, price would move to the top of this as a target. Now remember, this is a 5-year formation, so it's not going to happen tomorrow. And these are monthly candles. But let's say it took us about 2 years for this to happen. It would not be out of the realm of reality for us to get to this target within 2 years. So what is the target? The top of this is sitting here at 0.137. So 13.7%, which would be about a 90% increase versus Bitcoin of Ethereum. So then let's now think about, how that, is this realistic? We have so many fundamentals at play. We've got Ethereum has a lower inflation rate than Bitcoin. It has a lot of, there are so many other things as far as the ESG, so that a lot of large institutions that were hesitant to invest in Bitcoin because of energy consumption concerns are going to be alleviated in Ethereum. And then finally, Ethereum is undergoing a massive censorship event. So this censorship event means that governments and institutions are now censoring certain transactions on Ethereum. For the sake of crypto, this is disastrous. So that still makes Bitcoin a better long-term hold for personal independence and be your own bank and all of those reasons. But from an investment strategy standpoint, where you have large institutions and governments that are wary of investments that you cannot track participants, Ethereum suddenly checks all the boxes, and it starts to become an extremely possible investment for huge investment companies. So a lot of money is going to flow into Ethereum given all of these things. Plus, frankly, Ethereum has a lot better use cases. All the DeFi landscape, all of the NFTs, ICOs, almost everything that has really moved forward in the space has happened on the back of Ethereum. So we have so many use cases, reasons to invest, fundamentals in place, and this chart is absolutely primed for a breakout. This month just began, and we have essentially made it to the top of this cup here, and it only will take a couple more months and perhaps a retracement back to establish, to confirm support on this line. And suddenly Ethereum could be a massive percent of Bitcoin, a much larger percent. So let's put some numbers in here just so we can kind of see what this would mean. So let's just take the current price. Let's just pretend that Bitcoin never moves, and we'll just put it down at 20,500. If an Ethereum suddenly became 13.7% of Bitcoin, the current price of Bitcoin would be $2,808. So at our current suppressed prices, where we're at the bottom of the bear market, this is what we're looking at. Well, nobody expects us to stay here long. Certainly I don't. I think we're on the verge of moving. And in the next 2 years, we'll be well into our next phase. In fact, within 2 years, it would not surprise me if Bitcoin was butting up against its all-time highs. So let's just put in a $72,000 Bitcoin and try this again. So keep in mind that Ethereum's all-time high was about 4,800. So if we can get back up to those prior prices, and Ethereum represents a larger market cap, the price would be about $10,000. So our 2-year expectation for Ethereum is 10,000. Do I think this is realistic? Absolutely. In fact, it might even be conservative. So Ethereum has a bright future. There's a lot going for it, but you just have to, and there's a lot of technical reasons why we could find a price like this. So I hope this kind of educates you a little about the movements of Ethereum and what to expect. But if we're buying right now at about 1,500, so if I take 10,000 divided by our 1574, we're looking about a 6 1/3 X move from Ethereum over the next few years. Pretty spectacular. Very, very interesting when you kind of look at it through that lens. So anyway, I hope that gives you something to think about, and I wish you all a great day. We will catch you all tomorrow. Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Make sure you keep those trades small. Don't force a trade. Don't get impatient. And if you want to see how all this works, please come over and check me out on the subscription channel at cryptoinfluencers.com. Again, the link is in the description.